You're sitting at a red light in drive, foot on the brake, completely unaware you're slowly cooking your transmission from the inside. Or you just shifted from reverse to drive while still rolling, thinking you saved half a second. That half second just cost you $4,000 in repairs. Today we're exposing 11 silent killers hiding in your daily driving routine. These quiet mistakes chip away at your transmission and your bank account, one drive at a time. Before we continue, hit subscribe so you never miss advice that could save you thousands. Let's get started. Number 11. Shifting before you stop. At number 11 is a mistake almost everyone makes, shifting between drive and reverse before the car stops completely. You're doing a three-point turn or backing into a tight spot, and you shift while still rolling. Inside your transmission, metal components are forced to absorb your vehicle's full momentum. The clutch packs aren't designed to stop a rolling car. They transfer power smoothly. Forcing them to halt and reverse that momentum instantly creates violent friction and heat. Over time, this causes delayed engagement, harsh shifting, and eventually complete transmission failure. The repair bill? $3,000 to $6,000. The fix? Press the brake, wait for the car to stop entirely, then shift. That extra second adds years to your transmission's life. Number 10. Trusting park mode alone. Number 10. Shifting into park and walking away without touching the parking brake. When you shift to park, a small metal component called the parking powel locks into a gear. That tiny piece now holds your entire vehicle's weight, especially on slopes. That loud clunk when shifting out of park on a hill? That's tons of pressure slamming into the powel. Over time, it wears down. The shifter gets stuck. In extreme cases, the powel snaps and your car rolls. The right sequence: stop, shift to neutral, engage the parking brake and let the car settle, then shift to park. This transfers the load onto your brake system where it belongs. Number 9. Sitting and drive at long stops. At number 9, sitting and drive at red lights or drive-thrus with your foot on the brake. It seems harmless. The car's stopped, right? Wrong. When stopped in drive, the engine still pushes power through the torque converter, trying to move the wheels. Your brakes hold the car, but inside the transmission, friction builds and generates heat. Heat is transmission fluid's worst enemy. Hot fluid loses its ability to lubricate and cool effectively. Over time, this accelerates wear on clutches, seals, and bands. The damage compounds with every long stoplight and traffic jam. The solution: if stopped for more than 30 seconds, shift to neutral or park. This stops heat buildup and protects your transmission. Number 8. Coasting in neutral downhill. Number 8 is a fuel-saving myth that won't die. Shifting to neutral while coasting downhill to save gas. It sounds logical. Less engine resistance means better fuel economy, right? Dead wrong. Modern cars use deceleration fuel cutoff. When coasting in drive, the engine stops using fuel entirely because the car's momentum keeps it running. But in neutral, the engine has to idle, and idling burns fuel. You're actually wasting gas, not saving it. Worse, automatic transmissions need engine-driven fluid circulation. In neutral, circulation drops while wheels keep spinning the internals. This causes poor lubrication and overheating of clutches and bearings. Plus, you lose engine braking and control. Stay in drive. Your transmission stays cool, and you maintain full control. Number 7. Ignoring transmission fluid. At number 7, neglecting transmission fluid, or believing the lifetime fluid myth. Many drivers change engine oil religiously, but never check transmission fluid. Transmission fluid lubricates, cools, transfers hydraulic pressure, and cleans debris. Over time, heat and friction break it down. Dirty fluid leads to overheating, slipping gears, and accelerated wear. A transmission rebuild costs $4,000 to $8,000. Healthy fluid should be clear red with no burnt smell. If it's dark brown or smells burnt, you're in trouble. Check your manual for service intervals, typically every 40,000 to 60,000 miles. Never use the wrong fluid. Different transmissions need different specifications. Wrong fluid causes immediate damage. A $100 fluid change beats a $5,000 disaster. Number 6. Driving hard on a cold engine. Number 6. Driving aggressively right after starting your car, especially in cold weather. You turn the key, Back out immediately and hit the gas hard because you're running late. Here's the problem. When your car sits overnight, transmission fluid thickens just like engine oil. It needs time to warm up and circulate properly. At low temperatures, the fluid doesn't flow efficiently, which means clutches, gears, and bearings aren't getting adequate lubrication. If you accelerate hard or shift aggressively before the fluid reaches optimal temperature, those parts experience intense friction and stress. This causes excessive wear and can cut your transmission's lifespan dramatically. The fix: drive gently for the first few minutes. Keep RPMs low. Avoid sudden acceleration. Patience in the first 5 minutes prevents years of damage. Number 5. Overloading your vehicle. At number 5, regularly overloading your vehicle or towing beyond capacity. Your SUV feels strong, the engine sounds fine, so you load it up or hook up a heavy trailer without checking the limits. Big mistake. Every vehicle has maximum payload and towing capacities for a reason. When you exceed those limits, your transmission works far harder than designed. Gears, clutches, and shafts strain under the extra weight. Even worse, the transmission generates excessive heat under heavy loads, and heat breaks down fluid faster. As the fluid degrades, it loses its ability to cool and lubricate. Vital parts wear out quickly. You'll notice delayed shifts, slipping gears, or burning smells, all warning signs. Always check your vehicle's ratings in the owner's manual. Consider a transmission cooler if you haul heavy loads regularly. Ignoring limits turns your transmission into a ticking time bomb. Number 4. Using both feet on the pedals. Number 4. Using your left foot for the brake and right for the accelerator. Some drivers think this gives quicker reaction times, but for everyday driving, it's a recipe for transmission destruction. The main danger is accidentally pressing both pedals at once, even slightly. This sends conflicting signals to your car. The engine tries moving forward while brakes hold it back. This conflict generates massive heat inside the torquey converter, which damages transmission fluid and wears down internal components rapidly. Modern cars also have computer systems that monitor pedal inputs. Simultaneous inputs confuse the system, causing erratic shifting or extra strain as it tries to compensate. Plus, you're wearing your brakes prematurely since they're constantly fighting the engine's power. The fix is simple. Use your right foot for both pedals. Keep your left foot resting. This eliminates overlap and protects your transmission. Number 3. Rocking your car when stuck. At number 3, aggressively rocking your car back and forth when stuck in snow, mud, or sand. You're stuck, frustrated, so you rapidly shift between drive and reverse, hoping momentum will break you free. It feels like the obvious solution, but it's transmission suicide. Each rapid shift forces the transmission's clutches to engage under heavy load while generating enormous heat. That heat breaks down the fluid almost instantly. You might even smell burning. That's your clutches overheating. This kind of stress also wears down clutch material and shocks the entire drivetrain, putting components like axles and CV joints at risk. What starts as a stuck car can quickly become a $4,000 transmission replacement. Instead, clear debris from around the tires. Use mats or sand for traction. Call for help if needed. A calm approach beats violent rocking. Number 2. Ignoring warning signs. At number 2, ignoring early warnings like faint burning smells, slight shift delays, or strange noises. Most drivers brush these off as minor quirks. It's probably nothing, they think. But these subtle signals mean trouble is building inside your transmission. Automatic transmissions are complex systems that rarely fail suddenly. Instead, they send warning signals. Delayed or harsh shifts indicate low fluid or pressure problems. Slipping gears mean worn clutch packs. Humming, grinding, or clunking are serious red flags. Burnt smells point to overheated fluid. Small leaks or check engine lights signal transmission issues. Fixing a faulty sensor now costs $200. Replacing the transmission later costs $6,000. Ignoring warnings only spreads damage. Pay attention early and save a fortune. Number 1. Letting your car overheat. And at number 1, allowing your car to overheat and continuing to drive. Heat is your transmission's worst enemy. Excessive heat degrades fluid instantly, spikes friction, and warps metal components. A single overheating event inflicts damage equal to thousands of normal miles. Yet drivers see the gauge hit red and keep going, thinking they can finish the trip. Each minute pushes your transmission toward failure. Causes seem minor: low coolant, leaking radiator, sitting in traffic with AC maxed. Consequences are severe: burnt seals, boiled fluid, total failure. Never ignore your cooling system. Change coolant on schedule. Inspect the radiator and fan regularly. If temperature spikes, pull over immediately and shut off the engine. Quick action saves your transmission and engine from catastrophic damage. So there you have it: 11 silent killers that destroy automatic transmissions and drain wallets. The good news? Every single mistake is completely avoidable with basic awareness and simple habits. Have you made any of these mistakes? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could save someone else thousands. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more money-saving car advice. Drive smart, and see you in the next one.